Hi, Prosperity Pagans. Let's go ahead and do a reading for you for the upcoming week, something a little longer. I want to see what your general focus should be, how you're expanding and growing, what you're leaving behind, and what you need to know. I like it. And then a general advice card, please. I like it. We're gonna take him. Okay. So, upcoming, what you're focusing on is gonna be challenging spirituality, finding your own answers, not just accepting someone else's answers, but moving beyond that to doing your own research. You may be really drawn to looking into philosophy, morality, ethics, spirituality, reading things like Ram Dass, and really trying to find your own answers, not just stopping at the research, but doing your own meditations and diving deep and finding what answer is going to sustain you throughout your life. Like, what is your... I feel like for you, it's the realization that there's no one ultimate answer to life that we can all just share or reveal to one another. It's more so that we are all on our own individual journeys trying to find what our answer is, what our meaning is, what our purpose is. So how you're growing is the Elephant, and this card is about, I love to say the affirmation, rejection is redirection. So the way that you're growing is you're learning that you can overcome any obstacles in your way. You are learning that life doesn't get it wrong. Rejection really is redirection, and you're just being redirected to a better path that's more suited to you. So what you are, you're learning to trust your intuition, you're learning to trust life, you're learning to trust the way that things end up. What you're leaving behind is the Swan. So I would feel like this card really speaks to you're leaving behind like a hermit phase. You're not going to be, you know, all to yourself. You're going to be able to reconnect to your loved ones. You're going to be reconnecting to your passions for writing, for creative expression. Just make sure that it is not based in fear, because that is the one thing that you're trying to grow past with the Elephant, is that you're trying to leave behind fear, your fear that the worst will always happen. You are learning to maintain a sense of calm and see that everything is going to work out in its own timing. So let's go ahead and look at your advice cards. You have the Firefly, which talks about going with your creative flow and not, I like how it's also paired with the Hummingbird and the Mouse. Focus on following that which makes you happy, that which fills your cup, and that which is going to fulfill you. Don't try to, you know, necessarily control what the outcome is. Let go of like an ideal outcome and just allow yourself to express yourself. One of the major blockages might be perfectionism. You do not have to be perfect at something to start. Something does not have to turn out the way that you like visualized it to be good. Like, all your ideas and projects are worthy of pursuing, and this is really the week to get back into your creativity and, you know, be okay if things don't turn out perfectly. Things turn out the way that they need to be, and in divine timing you're doing a really good job. It's more about holding space for your own creative expression than a need for perfectionism. Okay, so let's take a look at maybe some ingredients that you might want to use in spell work this week. What kind of spells are we looking into doing this week? Is there a particular kind? We're looking at some self-love. Is there anything else that we're looking at this week? We're looking at self-love and luck. Making sure these cards remind us, especially the luck card, that just did a full, okay, we're gonna say, especially with the luck card, it talks about going in circles. Perhaps you need a shift in perspective. Perhaps that is what you need, is a shift in perspective. I love that. Look at the luck that you are already creating for yourself, the good things that you are already creating for yourself. You're not this isn't a week of major decisions, more so it is a week of researching, planning, and preparing. Some ingredients to use in your spell work this week are going to be stock, I look into carrots, especially for clarity and clearing your mind. We have stock for focus. And this is gonna be a week of cleansing, so feel free to, you know, pick up a new cleansing practice, do some research, and find what is gonna work for you. Is there a different way that we could be approaching our cleansing practices? Okay, I like it. We had a couple things. Chili peppers. For clearing things out, I often will use those in return to senders. And then we have purification, and then happiness and positivity. So a mentor once taught me you should fill up a space after you cleanse it. And what you fill it up with is pretty important. So fill it up with positivity and happiness. Make yourself like a happy jar. I like to take it and fill that jar, you know, with herbs and flowers of positive meanings. Miracles are great. I also fill mine with like little shells, imagery, like color magic is important. Try oranges, try yellows, things that make you really happy should be in your happy jar. Honey for attracting sweetness and lovely things. Just like a happy jar, and or even a simmer pot is great. Just like filling your space back up with things that are going to make you feel happy. And let's go ahead and get an affirmation for you this week. Prosperity Pagans. I choose to be a super attractor and have unwavering faith in the universe. I hope that this shift in perspective has helped. You guys have an amazing day.